Hi guys, it's Crystal City Girl Homestead, and I have another canning video to go with Cosmopolitan cornbread. I didn't mess it up this time. And for her hashtag March canning madness. And the reason I picked this one, it's super easy, but like a lot of us this winter, we have been sick. And mine has went on and on and on and on for months. And a lot of that happens with, well, the crap going around in the air, but our gut health as well. So I picked this one because A, I love radishes. And I'm doing a small batch today, and if I really like it, I will grow more radishes in my garden this year. So I will be able to preserve them better. So pickled radishes are not just a tasty addition to your meals. I looked this up online. It is rich in nutrients. Pickled radishes retain many of the nutrients found in the fresh radishes, including vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. It's probiotic rich. The fermentation process used in pickling creates a probiotic that's beneficial to your gut health and to digestion. They have antioxidant properties, which contains antioxidants and protects cells from damage and may reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Pretty good for a radish, huh? So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to keep you here for the whole thing, I'm not going to wash these until after I get them all cut up. I bought two just radishes. They're not in the bags or nothing like that. The first thing I'm going to do is just kind of cut this off. Now you want to use these, you want to slice them thinly. Boy, these are really small. So maybe I won't get as many jars as I thought I'd get. But what I'm going to do is chop off the ends, and then I'm going to chop them very thinly. Like this. Let me do a couple and then I'll come back. But I've been looking at the different ways to eat them. You can first of all just eat them as a snack, and if they're really good, that's probably what will happen. I'll just sit there and mow them right down. But also, they're good to put on top of your hamburgers and things like that too, for added taste for those things. So that's not a bad idea either. I mean, if you hate pickled things, this probably would not be the recipe for you. But if you don't mind pickled things, then this would probably be a really good one. And I can't wait to try it. And I actually talked to Tom, and he said, yeah, I'd be willing to try it. And he's not a radish fan. But he said, yeah, I'll try it. Why not? He's such a good candidate for trying everything. So I'm going to get to chopping all these or slicing all these up. And I'm going to get them washed up really good. I had to retire my other strainer. My daughter-in-law got me this one a while back, so I'm going to be using a new strainer. I'll be back. Alright, so now we're going to make up a brine. We've got all of our radishes cut up. I'll be lucky if I get two. We'll see. But if I make them this summer and I plant a bunch, then, you know, it'll be great. So the first thing that we need is, I'm going to put a half a cup of water in there. And then we need a full cup of vinegar. And you can use apple cider if you prefer. Just make sure that when you're canning, make sure that it's at that 5%. And it should say right on your tag here somewhere. I'm not finding it, but when I ordered it, it said 5%. So we're good. Just make sure it's 5% on there. It says a half a cup of sugar. I'm not going to use a full half a cup. I think that's too much. And then we need a teaspoon of canning salt, which I am going to use pink Himalayan. And then you need 2 teaspoons of pickling spice. And you can buy this right at Walmart. A lot of places have it, so it won't be a hard thing to find. And you need 2 teaspoons of that. Then you're going to get that all stirred together, and you're going to bring it to a boil. I really hope that I like this, because I would love to have something that, you know, like I make, I don't know how to say it, that has all the mixed vegetables. I do make one of those, but I think this would be a wonderful snack, because sometimes, you know, Tom and I will have meat and cheese, and I think this would be a great addition to put on your plate with meat and cheese, because then you have the creamy of the cheese, you got the bite, you know, of the meat, and then you have a little bit of, you know, pickle, and I think that would be great. I think he'll like it, because he loves pickles. Like when I make those sun pickles, he takes them every day to work, so he loves pickles. So, you know, again, if you guys make sure you watch all the videos. I've watched all of them right now, and there's some pretty good ones out there. And every video, make sure you put, you know, some kind of, you know, cute or really nice comment on there, and make sure that you, you know, if you like them, you know, add them to your channel resume and watch them when they have a video coming out. Subscribe to them. And if you would, please make sure you like my videos. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that button so that you're notified anytime that I have a video coming out. And get a chance to win a steam canner, which I'm going to use again today. I'm telling you, you guys, over the water bather, hands down, the best equipment ever. I love it because with my back, I can maneuver it on my own. I don't need anyone to do it for me, because the big one, I cannot lift it. I can't. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to let that boil, and then I'll be right back. Tell you, really hard to get to 8 minutes if you forget to push the play button. So I'll show you what I did, but it won't be a full one. I can't believe I did that. It's been a long time since I did that one. So you're going to put a little bit in the bottom. And then I have just a few left. I'm still going to can them because I'll just eat them. But basically out of those 2 bunches, I got 2 full half pints. So make sure you always debubble. There's not much to bubble in there. I know I looked and I'm like, what happened? And you know, we got to get our videos to 8 minutes. I'm like, that's probably not going to happen. Now I'll go ahead and can this one, even though it's not much, because after it cans, then what we'll do is we'll just open it up and taste it. Alright, so I'm going to put those on there. Let's get the lid. Alright, so on your water bather or your steam canner, over here on the hole, you want it to do a full out steam, and then you can start your timer. For these, it takes 15 minutes. So once it's full out steaming, then you can turn your timer on for 15 minutes. And I will be back when it's done. I apologize you didn't get to watch me film because I didn't push the button. But we will try it together. How's that? Alright, so there we go. Aren't they beautiful? They almost remind me looking like the candied apples. I have canned those. I have a few jars left downstairs. But look at that. They're beautiful. And there's the one I canned that only has a few in it. If you want to know how it tastes, Watch my dinner video tonight and I'll open it and try it. I'm not going to open it when it's still bubbling inside like that. So, you know, if we can think of things to actually put our health back on track as far as our belly health and antioxidants and things like that, I want to try them. And if I really like them, we'll do one whole bed of nothing but radishes. We want to do a more, you know, precise thing in our planting this year so that it's things that we definitely will use and will preserve. So there you go. I think they look beautiful. Make sure you check out all the other channels. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and make sure you leave comments so that you can be put into the drawing. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing.